Drawing a full human figure can be a very daunting task. The multitude of methods can be very overwhelming as well. And I know you're someone who's looking for something simple but practical at the same time. Well, you're watching the right video. Let's learn how to draw the human figure in 10 easy steps. Subscribe and learn to draw the easy way. Let's go! Step 1. Start with an oval for the head. It doesn't need to be perfect, but if you want more control over it, draw a letter C on the left and match it with a flipped one on the right. Then, make the line of action that goes through the head and downwards. This line helps you visualize the pose of your human figure. It may also help you determine its height. Next, draw a slightly curved horizontal line to complete the cross on the head. This cross will help you establish where your human figure is looking. For example, if you want it to look to the left, move the center of the cross more towards the left. If you want it to look to the right, move the center of the cross more towards the right. Do the same if you want it to look down or up. Before you move to step 2, the line of action is a very dynamic line. It helps you establish the pose of your human figure, whether it's standing, running, or even dancing. Just a tip, don't be too conscious of it. Just let it flow and give it a little more of practice. Step 2. Draw half an oval below the head. This will represent the shoulder bones and some part of the chest. Then, draw an oval somewhere at the middle of the action line. This will represent the hip bones. Step 3. Draw a small circle at the end of the oval representing the shoulder bones. Draw the same on the other end. Then, draw a small circle on one end of the oval representing the hip bones. Do the same for the other end. These are the joints for the limbs. Step 4. Starting from the joint on the right shoulder, draw the upper arm. Make a joint and draw the forearm. Draw a simple flame for the hand. Again, a line for the upper arm, a small circle for the elbow, a line for the forearm, and the flame for the hand. Starting from the joint on the right hip, draw the thigh. Make a joint and draw the lower leg. Draw a simple triangle for the foot. Again, a line for the thigh, a small circle for the knee, a line for the lower leg, and a simple triangle for the foot. Now, the simple skeletal structure of our figure is complete. Step 5. Now let's add muscles to our simple skeletal structure. Don't worry, we will not be doing a detailed human anatomy. Instead, we'll keep it simple and easy as always. Let's connect the shoulder joints with a slight curve and add 2 more curves for the neck. Draw larger circles over the shoulder and elbow joints. These will help you determine the girth of the upper and lower arms. Connect them with curves. Again, a larger circle over the shoulder joint, another one over the elbow, and connect them with curves. Now connect the left shoulder joint to the left hip joint with a curve. Connect the right shoulder joint to the right hip joint with a curve. Like what we did with the arms, draw a larger circle over the hip joint, another one over the knee, and connect them with curves. Connect the knee to the foot with curves. Again, draw a larger circle over the hip joint, another one over the knee, and connect them with curves. Connect the knee to the foot with curves. Now, the simple muscular structure of our human figure is complete. By the way, I have a 3-step tutorial on how to draw anything. Subscribe and check it out in the description below. Step 6. Now let's define our human figure with initial details starting with the hair, then the eyes, nose, lips, shirt, fingers, pants, and shoes. Remember how we started drawing from head to toe? I highly recommend that you draw the initial details from head to toe as well. This way, you can start building up good drawing organization and muscle memory. Step 7. This step will help you add character to your human figure. At this point, you are free to add all the necessary details that you like. In my case, my character turned out to be more of an explorer. Step 8. Now that we're done with the sketch, go ahead and outline your human figure. This is the part when you refine all the details you made in the sketch. If I may say it again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just always refer to your sketch. Step 9. In this step, you might want to change your pen size to add variety to your outline and add more details as necessary. Step 10. Start with flat colors. Add the shadows and the highlights. This will really add depth and life to your human figure. The next video will give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to draw anything. Subscribe and check it out.